But first, I want to tell you about the latest attempt out of the United States to use race and politics to vilify an innocent American, and how the tide is finally starting to turn in favor of the good guys. Now, when Rowan, Rita, and I first started bringing you this show together as a team, some of the first stories we brought you were outrages where the left-wing media jumped on viral videos to vilify ordinary people. Remember the so-called Covington kid? He later won millions from biased broadcasters, but not before his name was made synonymous with hate and bigotry for the crime of wrong face. You see, he smirked at a Native American demonstrator at a pro-life rally. Absolute brown shirt stuff, that. Well, now there's been another incident in New York City. Have a look at this video that shows a young pregnant woman, and here's the important bit for the coming dog pile: white New York City hospital worker trying to get on a share bike she had reserved. Now, some other young men had a different idea. Have a look at what went down.
Now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Yeah, now you're not getting the bike.
Help! You're not getting the bike. I'm not. Bro,
why you took his phone? What's wrong with you?
You're not
touching
touching
his phone. You're not touching his phone.
I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my hand.
My dude, stop. No, my dude, stop. No. I said no. I said sit down.
Please help.
She's just crying.
You're not crying. You're not crying. I got
Stupid.
I got your video.
Drunk.
Wait, you pulled it out? Hey, Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan.
I don't give a f.
Hassan, you pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his. It's his. It's his.
Reset it. I'm pulling it out on your account.
Let her go on her walk. I don't give a f. This is my
Stop
bike.
fake crying.
Guys,
He's fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I don't touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't we take this bike?
Stop touching me.
You're not touching. I will. I can't.
Exactly. So take
Out of here.
So take it.
You're stupid ass. Out of here. Your baby gonna come out with
Wait, how you stop crying? Not a tear came down, miss.
Well, just some normal chaotic weirdness out of Democrat America, I hear you say. But because the woman here was white and the people she had a confrontation with were black, well, obviously, she was going to go viral as some sort of racist. Various versions of that video have been viewed upwards of 42 million times, and it became a story too good to resist for the news media. Civil rights lawyer and all-purpose ambulance chaser Ben Cramp tweeted, "This is unacceptable. A white woman was caught on camera attempting to steal a bike from a young black man in New York City. She grossly tried to weaponize her tears to paint this man as a threat. This is exactly the type of behavior that has endangered so many black men in the past." Come on. The ensuing outrage was enough to get her employers at the New York hospital system to place her on leave. And according to her lawyer, the woman, identified as Sarah Comrie, is now in hiding because of all of the hate whipped up against her online and by the media, which is desperate for whatever reasons to whip up racial conflict in America. NBC News, a national media apparatus, decided that this minor incident was worth a story and tweeted that she appeared to try and take a rental bike off a group of young black men. Twitter's new helpful community notes feature, thanks Elon, meant that Twitter users were able to call out NBC for the inaccuracy, especially given they said they and so many others seem to have jumped the gun. And in a racial outrage story, jumping the gun, well, you never were going to hear about that. Anyway, it turns out the woman was absolutely legally entitled to the bike. The woman's lawyer has provided receipts showing the bike's identification number, as seen in the video, is exactly the same as the one she had reserved, meaning it was her bike, not the other guy's. And those who tried to call this innocent, anonymous nurse, this woman, a racist, to pursue their own divisive agendas, well, it looks like they could be about to pay a price. I say...
We are going to get an answer when we start filing defamation lawsuits.
Wow.
It's going to go to that? You
Well,
feel that
the
your
media
client's been
ha-
defamed?
Without question. She's been called a racist. She's been called a thief. There are reasons defamation laws exist, and we plan to pursue that.
Good, because for too long we have seen any dispute that involves people of different races in the U.S. weaponized to further an agenda of racial division. And the media, which is always out there looking for headlines, goes straight to the activist playbook, shamefully ruining innocent lives in the pursuit of their own agenda. Usually they are not held to account, but in this case, they just might be. I say good luck to Sarah Comrie, and let it be a lesson to everyone else.